Welcome to the Strong Baby Mama Show. I am your host, Cortega Collins. Welcome back. We've been on hiatus for a couple of weeks, but we are so glad to be back. We have a new location, a new studio, new venue, and we are so excited. This is a session of new because we are doing something new this week, so we're all excited about that. So remember, if you like this show, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified about content that's upcoming, and we want to interact with you. So make sure that you subscribe to this page, Strong Baby Mama. So again, welcome to the Strong Baby Mama Show. Today we are talking about a subject that is near and dear to single moms. It's a hot topic. I'm not Wendy Williams, but we have a hot topic today. Today, we are talking about child support. And not just today, several weeks we'll be talking about child support. So I have some surprises coming for you in the coming weeks. So make sure that you tune in, subscribe, so that you will be notified about the upcoming events. So today we have friend to the show, Miss Nicole Freedom Time Daniels. I can't say your name without saying Freedom Time. Nicole Freedom Time Daniels. So we are here to talk about child support. So as you all may have remember from previous shows, Nicole was one of our first guests back in March. Can't believe it's been that long ago, right?
Yes.
That Nicole did not start off as a strong baby mama. She was initially a wife, and she became a strong baby mama through divorce. And so we're here to talk about her journey in child support. So, Nicole.
Yes.
You and your hubby, you did not get your happily ever after with him.
No.
But from that, you got a beautiful daughter.
Yes.
From the relationship.
Yes.
So we love her so much,
yes,
right?
We do, Miss
Absolutely.
Emery. Yes. She's
Absolutely.
An awesome person.
Okay. So when there was a tearing and the marriage failed, you retained sole custody, physical custody, legal custody of Emery.
Yes.
However, you did not get child support.
No.
Right? So tell us about that. Why did you initially not get child support?
Well, initially, I really only asked for insurance, just for the coverage of insurance. I really didn't think child support was totally necessary. Number one, I only wanted insurance because I believe that's the bare necessity for a child. Number two, I really didn't think that he could afford it because he had 2 children ahead of me. And so I felt that I didn't want the government to take a hold of all of his finances, because I don't believe that budget-wise, I don't believe that the government is always very fair for men. But that was just my initial thought process. And then number 3, I wanted to prove that I can do it myself. I wanted to prove that I didn't need you to pay for anything. I can take care of it. God is going to take care of us and handle it. That was initial.
Okay.
But I did ask for insurance, but I wasn't even granted that.
Okay. So that was kind of selfless of you to be thinking about, even though after the relationship was over, you were still thinking about him.
Yeah.
But my opinion is that, we said the government was not fair, but really, I don't know, because you really can't put a price on, the cost
true
of taking care of a child.
But this is where I say that is when you think about some men are paying $600 and $700 a month for child support. Me personally, I don't think that that's a fair amount, because then how are they going to live? But at the thought process is let's do half. If I'm doing daycare and it's costing me $300 a week, you pay $150 and I'll pay $150.
Okay.
If we can take care of clothing and I'm paying all of the bill, I'll give you the receipt so that you can pay the other half.
Okay.
Let's make this a 50-50 shared as far as finances.
Okay.
I believe sometimes it's just, sometimes I just do believe that it is a ludicrous amount to pay for a kid, because I know me personally, it doesn't cost me $600 a month to take care of my daughter, but it does cost something.
Right.
And I believe that men should take care of their children.
Okay, so because we don't have enough time for me to respond to her opinion about child support and what's required. But then let's talk about this then. So eventually you changed your mind.
Yes.
And you decided to seek child support
Yes.
from your ex-husband. So tell us about that. Why did you do that?
So as Emery starts getting older, things start to cost more. Clothes cost more. She wants to do more activities. I want to give her a great life, and I'm realizing that I just can't do that off of my own income. And it would be very different if I were able to do some of the things that I said, give you half of the bill and say, hey, I paid this amount, can you help me this way? Or give you the amount of how much after school care costs, and then you would come meet me halfway. If that were what I was able to do, if he were to be consistent to have done that, then I would have not even thought about going to the government and filing.
Okay.
But now I need help. You must take care of your child.
Tell us about his response. Was he responsive to that? Tell us how that worked out.
His response to with me filing?
Yes.
We never discussed it. Right now, currently, we're not in communication with one another.
Okay. Was that as a result of you filing child support?
That was before filing child support.
Okay. So did you do it? Is that why you did it?
No, and one of the reasons why I waited so long is I wanted to make sure my heart was not in a malicious intent.
Okay.
I don't want to file because I'm upset or because I'm angry with you or because I want to hit your pockets. That's not my process. I want to make sure that it's because I just want you to be responsible. If you and I decided to break this, our union, that's fine. But we still created a child together. And I believe that we should take care of that child together. We don't have to be best friends. I don't have to be in your pocket getting more. I don't need to be getting my nails done with your money. But I need you to take care of your child that we created.
Okay, so was there a response at all then? Since you guys were not in communication,
there has been no response.
Okay.
I've asked for help with daycare. I've asked for help for clothing.
Okay.
I've asked for help with school supplies, things like of that nature. But there hasn't been a response specifically from him. But there have been people who I know that God has put in our direction to help us and has continuously helped us.
Okay.
But I would feel better if it would come from the other's parent.
Okay, so your requests for support from him have fallen on deaf ears.
Deaf ears.
You have not gotten anything. Okay. So, but now you mentioned that you didn't do it with malicious intent, but other people are meeting those needs, but then you say you would like it to come from him. So if it's really just about the needs of the child, why does it matter that it's not coming from him?
This is true. Just me personally, I just feel like a father should take care of his child. And I want my daughter, personally, this is me, I want my daughter to look back and say, my father did take care of me. And I want her to know that he cared enough to take care of her.
And you think child support will do that?
I think child support would help do that.
Okay. Will she
I think
know?
it would put it in a perspective of I'm now responsible for something and I need to take care of my responsibilities.
Okay. So do you think that she'll know, you think that she will equate him supporting her with finances?
I believe.
Or is that how you?
I think later on, not right now. She's only 8. I don't believe any child is able to understand the capacity of what finances are and how they can affect them in a positive or negative way.
Right.
I don't think any child is able to really comprehend that.
Okay. So tell me what you think about this, Nicole, because I'm listening to what you're saying, and you're saying, okay, give me half of this, give me half of that. Okay, but what about half of your time? True. What about half of when she's sick and you have to call off work? What about when you're have to spend time in the emergency room or the urgent care?
Yeah.
What about the time that you have to spend giving her, she's a female, so she's emotional. What about all those things? Because to me, there's a premium on my time.
True.
And you cannot pay a woman enough for what she has to do. You can't just send a check.
Right.
And you can't monetize being able to be there for your child.
In my case, I believe time would be better spent there. Yes, I do want you to take care of her financially for the days that maybe I have to take off work. Like a day like today would have been great for me
so
to
how do you
call.
split that?
There's no way to split
Exactly.
that. There's no way to split that.
There's no way to split that.
No way to split that.
Okay, so that's kind of my take on it.
Yeah.
So the government uses a formula based upon your income and his income, and they decide what the child would have access to if the child was living in the home with both of those incomes, and then they take a percentage. So you're responsible for this percentage, and he's responsible for that percentage. But they don't take into account those intangibles.
Right.
So if you can't tell by my comments, I am definitely pro child support.
Absolutely.
I'm actually for it. So I think that even when a couple splits, if they were married or living together or whatever they were doing, once the relationship is over, child support should be a part of it. Unless they share equal custody. And by equal custody, I mean you live with me for 6 months,
right,
and you live with them for 6 months,
right.
And when you live with them, I don't take anything. You don't take anything from here. You know, you pay for everything.
Yeah. Yes.
So, okay, well, Nicole, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today about child support. This is not the last that you're going to hear about child support, but I just kind of wanted Nicole to come out. Oh, before we go, Nicole, teach some other single moms who may sadly be going through a divorce. Were you awarded child support?
I absolutely was not awarded child support.
And why
actually, because in our divorce, we went to court, and that's what they said, that I would not receive child support. Unfortunately, I don't really know the full reason why. And I do believe it might have had a lot to do with his financial situation. So I actually will have to go back to court and go through that whole legal process all over again.
So there's a cautionary tale for you ladies. First of all, God hates divorce. I hate divorce. But if that happens to be your story and you end up having to get divorced, you need to make sure that you solidify the child support agreement and that's a part of your divorce decree. Because if you don't, you'll have to go back to court to be awarded child support. So once your divorce is final, there is no child support for you unless you go back to court, which may mean more attorneys, more fees, and more drama, and so forth. So while you're already in the heat of battle, getting divorced, and all divorces are not, angry divorces.
Right.
But if you're going through a divorce, first of all, my condolences to you on the loss of your marriage. But make sure that you secure your child support. So this has been the Strong Baby Mama Show. Thanks so much for watching. Again, remember, comment, like, share. Tell me your story about child support. Are you getting it? Are you paying it? Do you wish you were getting it? What's your story about child support? Let me know what it is, what you're going through, how your child's father or mother responded when you filed for child support. I want to hear your story about child support. So again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can reach out to me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Strong Baby Mama. You can also reach out to me by email, strongbabymama@gmail.com. And you can also reach out to me on my YouTube channel, The Strong Baby Mama Show. Again, I'm your host, Cortega Collins. Thanks for watching.